My channel is about mental health, story time. Some of the stories are unfortunately sad stories, but then I will still bring on other stories that are exciting and so on. So different type of stories will be aired on my channel. So if you love story time and you are into mental health and all that, please do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification so that you are notified every time I upload new content. Thank you so much. All right, we are just going to dive in. So 9 signs on how you can identify a narcissist boyfriend or girlfriend. Now I'm just first going to start off by defining, because not everybody really know what a narcissist is. So I'm going to go on Google and just read out what Google says. Narcissist personality disorder, that is how it's known, a NPD, okay, is one of the several types of personality disorders. It is a mental condition, and in which people have an inflated sense of their own importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, troubled relationships, and a lack of empathy for others. Okay, so that is the definition from Google. So now I'm one of the people that have unfortunately been in a narcissistic relationship. I had a boyfriend that was narcissistic too. Okay, please, I had these 2 boyfriends, 2 different occasions, not the same time. All right. So now when I was doing a research into this topic, honestly, I could remember of occasions or incidents that were similar to what it's saying in here about the 9 signs of a narcissist person. Okay, number 1 is they are charming. The experts call it love bombing. So during your first month of dating, if not your first week, some of them the first week already, they start showing you so much love. And as much as we all love to be lasted on, believe me, everybody loves it when somebody is overly in love with them and doing things for you, showing you off, buying you gifts, just showing you too much love. We love it. We all love it. But you will know when it's questionable. Okay, when it's like, oh my God, why is he doing all this for me? Why all these things? The moment you have that why question, just know that we always have our 6th sense and it's never wrong. Okay, so the second way on how you can identify is constantly talk about themselves. Okay, they never engage themselves in a conversation that's about you. It's always about them. So they will tell you about their work, they will tell you about how important they are, and they will tell you about what they have been doing. And when you tell them something about yourself, they don't listen. Like they can't hear you. Like they honestly can't hear you. They won't be there. They won't be present. They just want to know about themselves. And it is a very sad situation where you know that he won't even engage in a conversation that is about you. For example, there was a time when I spoke to my partner, the one which I lasted only with this guy for a month, 4 weeks to be exact. Yes, my first relationship with a narcissist lasted for 10 years. And after that, I have studied a narcissist and I know what a narcissist is. The moment I meet this narcissist, I cannot stay longer than a month or 2. So, but then after that 10 years, I never really had a narcissist relationship until after a couple of years, I met this other guy and it didn't go well. So the first week already, let me tell you guys, the first 5 minutes of me saying yes to this guy, I was introduced to his friends. I was introduced to his brother and sister and whatnot. I met almost everybody in his life within the first 5 minutes of me saying yes, which is terrible, right? Anyway, so then the next point, number 3 that I have, is they lack empathy. Guys, this on its own is so sad because, you know, when this guy that I was with for a month, when I tell him my son is sick, he can't hear me. Like, oh, okay, that's it. Like, that's it. That's where it ends. So this person does not have any emotional attachment to you. Now, one thing that you must know when it comes to narcissist men, they don't see you. Like, they can't see you because they have got the type of woman that they want, and they live in this illusion. They live in a different world where they see that woman And whatever it is that you bring that does not connect to the type of women that they love, they don't see it. So like for me, I had a child who is from a different relationship that I came in this new relationship with. So when I say, no, my son is not feeling well, this person has no feelings. He doesn't feel anything. Guys, there was a time I almost died in the presence of this man. You won't believe what happened. Like I was choking. The ambulance came. And this guy, he sleeps. Like literally started snoring while the ambulance is there. He was snoring, like snoring. The paramedics are there. They are checking up on me. They are making sure I'm fine. This man is sleeping. And I was so embarrassed because the lady, one of the paramedics was a lady, was like, oh, your partner is asleep. Like he didn't even hear what was the main cause of my choking, or from them moving on forward, how to handle choking and for me not to choke again or whatever. This man was sleeping, my dear. That was so sad. Like I didn't leave him then, but that was already a red flag. Like I was fighting for my life and you are just gonna snore. And I even literally had to force him to call back, like when I could catch my breath, call the ambulance. And that's when he dialed for the ambulance, because the whole time he was like, he didn't even know, he didn't even realize I'm choking. While he's there with me, he didn't realize. So these people really lacks empathy. Like he can't see, he's not there. The person is not there, he's not present, okay? And then no long-term friends or relationship. Yes, no long-term friends. And then like ask him about his friends. If you dig, he will have friends that they probably just tease each other with or laugh around with or just make jokes. But if you dig into this friendship and ask how deep is that friendship, how long they have been friends, he won't be able to tell you how long, because, or if he might tell you, or the friends might tell you, no, we've just known each other for 2 years or 3 years, or we just met, or this year, or stuff like that, you know. No long-term friendship. Like for me, I have friends that we have been friends with since I was 3 years old. I have friends up to today since I was 3 years old. I have got friends from high school, because like from grade 8 up to this day, we still communicate. They can change number, or I can change my cell phone number. We still make sure we get each other's numbers, and we still chat, we still communicate, we still comment on each other's picture, we still keep up with each other's lives. We know each other's kids and everything. We are still in contact. But that kind of friendship he doesn't have. He does not have. So that type of a man, just know that it's a red flag on its own, okay? Now, again, the same type of person, he's going to try and detach you from your friends. Yes, he's going to make sure that he detach you from your family, from your friends. He will isolate you from these people, because by the time when he starts doing nasty things to you, you don't have people to run to. You don't have friends to go to. You don't have families to go to. You won't be able to tell your problems to anyone, because then he has done that job of detaching you from your friends and your family. So you are stuck with him. So whenever he's going to abuse you in any form or way or shape, you have no one to go to. That is a narcissistic man. All right? And then the other thing is also they pick on you constantly. This one, I experienced it as well with the 1 month relationship. Man, I have never ever been in a relationship that was so draining in a very short period of time. This man will pick on me on anything and everything, guys. Anything and everything. Like we would argue about every single thing, and every single minute we were just fighting, we were arguing. And it's not just light arguments, like arguments that will get my head feel like it's about to burst. Guys, my head was about to burst. I almost lost myself. I almost died. Had I kept on living in that relationship, I honestly could have even gotten a heart attack or something. It was just so terrible, guys. The arguments were just so deep. And everything was never their problem. Never their problem. It was me. It was my problem. I was always the fault. I was always at fault. I was always the one, like, whatever it is that we're arguing about, it's my fault. And I had to apologize. He never apologized, not even once. So, anyways, they gaslight you. Okay, when they gaslight you, it's like they make you to lose yourself. You don't exist anymore. Like I said in the beginning, these men have already the type of woman that they want to date, so then they try and make you to become that woman, and you will lose yourself. For example, they will tell you how to dress, they will tell you what to eat, they will tell you which restaurants to go to, they will tell you which friends to keep. And most of these friends is people that are in the line of his life that you have to keep up with. They will detach you from your life, and your life now will just exist according to him, within his circle and what he wants, not what you probably think of or whatever. He will detach you from that world. So your previous world will not exist. You will lose yourself. And guys, we only have this one life to live. Now, believe me, if you lose this life, just know that you are not going to have any life left again, because we only exist once. Make the most of it. And I'm sure losing yourself as an individual is not the most of it. And most of us African women has a problem of living a relationship because you don't want to be judged and you don't want people calling you a whore and all these things. But your mental health comes first. Your mental health is more important, and God is there. God is going to provide you with a very loving, caring person out there. So do not underestimate the power that God has. So please don't lose yourself trying to make sure you have a relationship. And it's okay to be single. It's really fine to be single. Don't feel the pressure on the need to be in a relationship to suit your society. All right? Number 7, they are always right. And they never apologize. They are always right. You are always wrong. Especially when it comes to an argument, you are just always wrong. You are wrong, and they will never find it in their heart to apologize for anything that they have done, because they are not wrong. They have never done anything wrong. You are at fault, honey. It's always your mistake. And also, number 8, they panic when you try to leave them. That is the time. Remember, in the beginning, it was love bombing that they were doing just to capture you and keep you in. When you threaten to leave them, that is what they are going to do. They will still try and show you love there, and just to make sure they recuddle with you, and then you never leave. Like, even if you leave, they will try to get you back, and you guys will get back together. Those kind of relationships where you are just forever leaving and coming back, leaving and coming back. Why did you leave? Why did you leave in the first place? And why are you coming back? And some girls, it's so sad, yeah? Some girls are so proud, like, no, we never break up. We are always getting back together. Don't you see a problem in that? It's not a problem to you? Okay, fine. I'm not here to judge. On this channel, it's a safe zone. We are not judging each other, not at all, okay? When you finally decide to break up with them, when you finally decide that now I am done and I mean it and I'm never coming back to you 100%, this is when they lash out to you. This is when they become nasty to you. This is when they say all the bad things to you. They do all the bad. They might even come for you. They might even do horrible things to you. They might even beat you up. They might do all these bad things. Guys, one advice from me: if you are in a bad relationship, don't be ashamed to move out. Walk out of that relationship. There is counseling. Whichever country you are, just research in your country and make sure that you get your counseling and therapy, so that you know how to leave that relationship. Get help. If you think your friends and family maybe they are judging you, or they might not let you to leave the relationship, find help. There is mental help in all areas in the world, wherever you are watching from. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, family, or whoever that you think might find it fit to listen to this information. Until next time, bye bye.